You can easily be caught up in a snowball of opinions about what you should do with your life, on if you should go to college or not, on what to wear or which music to listen to, the specific age you should leave your parents' house, marry, and lots of dumb things that we feel pressure to do or not. Like, how many of you guys feel pressure from your parents to have a specific career like a lawyer or a doctor? I feel like that topic needs to be discussed, so in today's video I'm here to share with you guys how you can control social influence on yourself. You're watching Successology, and let's get into the video. Well, just to begin, what is social influence? It's basically a process by which your attitudes, beliefs and behavior are modified by the presence or action of others. There are 5 types of social influence. Firstly, the informational. Here we believe more in certain types of people than ourselves because we believe that they have more expertise in some topics, like a journalist or a scientist. This can be true, but not every time. Then the normative. Here, other people's influence leads us to conform to be liked and accepted. Growth can damage this type of social influence. The next one, conformity. This type involves a change in belief or behavior to fit in with a group. This might take many different forms. An example is a group of friends persuading you to drink alcohol, for example. The next one is compliance. Here is when someone asks you to change your behavior and you do. Social influence isn't always a bad thing, it depends on what you're influenced to. And the last one, obedience. This last one is when someone acts on the orders of an authority figure. Which type of social influence do you think affects you the most? Share with me in the comments. And by the way, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy this type of content. Well, right now you know how social influence can make you change, sometimes without even noticing. But what can you do about it? Well, I found a Forbes article that tells us all we need to know to avoid being a sheep in a group. The first thing you can do to avoid it is don't be on autopilot. Stop for a second, okay? Don't rush into making a decision just because the group already made a choice. This is hard to do sometimes, but it's really needed. If you don't have enough information to make a decision but you take it anyway, you'll look around and that's when you agree without knowing why. Stop for a second, make some effort to form your own opinion. Sometimes it's okay to say you want the same drink as a friend of yours, but there are decisions you have to make for yourself. Don't let anyone decide for you. Secondly, you must be prepared to stand out. If you have an opinion different from the group, you will stand out for sure. That's not comfortable for everyone. Having different opinions and being ready to face the rest of the group isn't comfortable. But personally, I prefer to have my own opinion and being wrong, and that's okay, than having the same opinion as the group without thinking about it. Be a free thinker. And thirdly, be aware of your stress. Well, studies have shown that when participants are thinking about something else during a decision, they're much more likely to copy other people's decisions. So if you have a decision to make sure you're not thinking about something else, or that you're not stressed with anything else. Being stressed will make you look around to make quicker decisions, and that's not what you want. And last but not least, seek more information before you make a decision. The reason is simple, the group might not be aware of the whole story. From their perspective they might be correct, but if they don't have all the information needed, they can't make rational decisions. So if you want to make an informed decision, take some time to know more about the specific subject before making an impulsive decision. It's completely okay to give a step back and say, I'm not sure, but tomorrow we can discuss this. Rationalize things. Groups are not rational. There are a lot of times that groups follow each other just to fit in. And let's be clear about this, we're a social species. It's completely okay and natural to be part of a group, and groups can be good for you. If you want to be an entrepreneur, for example, and you have conversations with successful CEOs, you can learn a lot. But remember, just because they're in a place that you want to be, don't put them on a pedestal, because being a successful entrepreneur doesn't make them an example about everything in life. Be part of a group that makes you level up to be there, as long as you decide for yourself. Well, and for now I finished my video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This was Successology here. You'll never be average again. Peace.